What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon. And today we're doing our Week 11 power rankings for the NFL. Sports is sports. Never mind. Let's restart it. I had a whole theme song planned, and now we got to restart the whole episode. Yeah.
Are we actually going to restart it?
Yeah, because I mean, it's like I was going to do sports, all sorts of sports.
Oh, I like this.
Whether we're on the field or we're on the court.
Sports, all sorts of sports, whether we're on the field or on the court. Me and Riley were talking about ball.
No. It's got to rhyme with sports the whole time.
Sports the whole time.
Yeah, so the whole song rhymes with sports.
What about jorts?
Yep, see, there we go.
Okay.
All right, so I'll start it. All right. Sports, all sorts of sports, whether we're on the field or we're on the court.
Football's played in the fall.
No, see, why are you doing fall again? It's not fall or all, it's
jorts.
Yeah, you got to get to jorts.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll
work on it later?
No, I mean, we're going to do a puzzle.
Okay.
All right, last time.
All right.
This is the last take, and if you blow it,
we'll restart it.
We'll restart the whole season. We'll start with week one.
Week one. Welcome back. Let's go, Browns.
All right. Sports, all sorts of sports, whether we're on the field or we're on the court.
Jorts.
Perfect.
Yes. I got it. Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. I was down with the flu this weekend. Yeah. And I was throwing up all Saturday. And I've come here to just spew my soul onto the screen. I realized I've been doing more expelling throughout the season than I did that day. I was throwing up vomit that day, but I realized I've been really leaving it all out there, kind of just like puking my soul onto the screen.
I mean, you had a wonderful week of predictions.
I did. I went 10-4.
I went 10-4. I went 5-9.
So,
yeah.
That might be
tough one.
That might be it for the season.
No way, dude.
There's no way you can catch up to me.
I can go clean sweep.
Yeah, I guess
dude,
you
there's
could.
7 weeks left. What are you talking about? 6 weeks?
7 weeks? There's so much more. Like, it's a lot, right?
And you had a very inspiring win in fantasy.
Okay.
Me too. Can I get some credit too?
Of course. You won.
I got the loser. the battle of the bottom.
Yeah, it was 9 versus
won.
10. Yeah.
And so I got off the ocean floor. I kind of feel like the Ravens.
I don't know if you should feel like the Ravens, because that'd be like if the Ravens beat like the Jets and the Saints practice squad.
Yeah,
because he scored like 89 points.
72.
He scored 72 points?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
He's studying for a big test.
Yeah, but my win was inspiring for a different reason.
Yeah.
I played Ray Coyle, and I'm 5th in the league. He was 4th in the league. And I beat him by 0.06.
Yeah.
In fantasy, Devontae Smith, if he had even grazed the ball one more time, I would have lost.
Yeah, one catch.
It literally was. There were 3 different times during the game last night where I went, it's over. Because he had Devontae Smith and I had no one, and that was it going into the game.
And Devontae caught that big touchdown, right?
He caught a big touchdown, a 37-yard or something like that, and then he had another catch that went for like 17 yards or something, and I was like, I looked at it and was like, wait, it says I'm still winning. This doesn't make any sense. And then they threw the ball to him, and it went over his head.
Yeah.
I was like sweating in front of the worst football game I've ever seen.
And football fans love one thing and one thing only.
What?
When Ray Coyle loses.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Football fans go crazy for that.
Yeah. If anybody watching is on my close friends story, you saw that I posted. I was already texting Ray, so it was actually rude. I just said, someone check on Ray Coyle for me. And I put something just like this by Chainsmokers and Coldplay as the song, because it's a victorious feeling to the music. But
so great week for you. I'm glad I'm off the bottom floor. Great week for Brian Dabo.
He gets to leave the Giants.
Yeah, he gets to go home to his family.
Finally. He was crying at the end of that game, and now we know why. They thought it was because Jackson Dart got hurt, but really it's because he knew his job was gone. They said, if you lose this game, you're done.
Yeah.
And also, it's just an interesting week for football fans, because we got it was basically a book where the front and back cover both said 10-7.
Yeah.
And then all the pages in between were somewhat interesting.
Yeah.
But it didn't really sell it if you watched any primetime game that wasn't Sunday Night Football.
Right. Sunday Night Football sucked too.
It wasn't that bad compared to the other 2 games.
Yeah, it stunk.
Raiders Broncos 10-7.
Yeah.
Harder to watch than Packers Eagles.
Packers Eagles Lambeau feels like it could. That's old school.
Right. It was windy, a little bit of snow. Everybody was kind of bundled up. Like, that's football.
But the best game of the whole week, I mean, Bears were really great, but that Texans comeback is like, sadly, that was kind of the game of the week. Davis Mills leads a 29. He was down 29-10 going into the fourth quarter. 26 unanswered points for the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
And now that kept their season alive.
Yeah.
Now you can maybe win if you have to scratch out one more with Davis Mills, you have hope. The team is inspired on a huge comeback like that. And then you get C.J. Stroud back. It was looking like that hit on C.J. Stroud was like a season ender for the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I predicted it, so I kind of knew that was going to happen.
Right. I didn't see it coming, man.
Yeah, I could tell by your 5-9 record.
Yeah, it was bad.
But the Jags, like, spontaneously combusted in the fourth
they
quarter.
did.
It was more so just a falling apart of the Jacksonville Jaguars than anything.
Yeah, I think at the final possession that they had or something, like chance to ice the game, they had 2 yards in the fourth quarter, and the Texans had 170.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, what? How do you just stop working like that?
Yeah.
Like you almost score 30
Everybody
points and you get to the
down,
fourth quarter and you're like, oh.
Well, they won by scoring 30 points the week before, a
Yeah.
1-point game. They scored 29. It's kind of poetic.
Yeah.
It's like they just got to hit 30. Or
Hit 30, boys. Come on, Leonard Cohen.
Yeah. I do have some notes about the games in order that I'll just run through.
Let's hear them.
The Broncos are the Browns with a little bit of luck.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm just saying, they are an 8-2 football team.
Yeah.
They're top of the AFC. They have a great defense and absolutely a terrible offense.
Yeah. I don't think luck could help the Cleveland Browns.
I understand that, but I'm saying it's like the teams don't look that different.
Yeah, that's fair.
It makes me a little bit more mad at the Browns' management of the team right now because it proves that if we had even a decent quarterback in there, we could be winning games.
Yep.
Because our defense would keep us, on the field.
Can I make that Browns note real quick?
Sure.
Since 1950, teams are 225-0 when winning the turnover battle and holding their opponents to 175 yards less. After this last Sunday, teams are 225-1.
We won the turnover battle, even though they had. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Those weren't turnovers. They kept
2
running
kickoff
back.
returns.
Yeah.
So we were the first team since 1950 to lose a game after winning the turnover battle and holding the opposing offense to less than 175 yards.
Yeah, at one point they had negative yards on offense and were up 14-7 or something. Yeah. So that was pretty wild. So I want to pull up for this next one. I have a photo that's going to help us out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's kind of the charm of the show, some people are saying. With Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Also, he was out for blood. He looked absolutely gorgeous. I think that is his shade, and he's the Joka baby. A lot of people were saying.
The Joka baby.
He is that Joka baby.
People are saying that?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of like me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I like that.
People were saying that on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah,
he's the Joka baby.
He's that Joka baby.
I like that. Yeah. That looks like he took a bite out of Steichen's leg or something.
I think, what I found out is he actually took a bite out of one of the footballs on the sideline, and there's blood inside of him.
That makes sense.
And we didn't know that because nobody ever bites in.
That was maybe the best game by a running back I've ever witnessed.
Jonathan Taylor should be MVP now. I know I said Sam Darnold last week, and I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to say a new MVP every week.
Yeah, I got a new one this week. So
yeah, Jonathan Taylor is doing freak shit.
Yeah, 244-3 is.
He has 6. Is it 5 or 6 games now with 3 touchdowns this season?
It's like most of the games.
It's most of them, yeah.
Yeah, the money line, like it was minus money for him to have 2 or more touchdowns for like the last 3 games. It's like a given that he's going to get 2 touchdowns. That's crazy.
I mean, nobody does this sort of thing. Yeah. And it makes me believe in the Colts more than I should because, I mean, the Falcons are the most, I know I keep saying they're like the manic depressive team or whatever. They are kind of like an any given Sunday team. You can't just like wipe them off your schedule. No. You have to play them hard. Their pass rush is good.
Yep.
Their defense, Bijan. And I liked that conversation between Jonathan Taylor and Bijan where he was like, you're next. You're going to take this game to new heights. Like, you're special. Just like, don't make it easy. Like 7's got to be on the field. Yeah. And that was really nice. Yeah. It was a little bit of that C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams thing where I was like,
you got this. Be great.
I was like, Jonathan Taylor, like, I mean, this season, yes. And you've been a great quarterback your entire career, a running back, sorry. Great running back your entire career, but at the same time, like, this is your season.
You're not passing the torch of, you're
not Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, you're not the GOAT.
Right.
Daniel Jones had some throws at that end of that game, specifically that one big out to Tyler Warren that was just like a beautiful ball. It was good to see him kind of rebound from the turnover crazy game. He got sacked a little bit and he didn't play.
No, he wasn't as good. I mean, the first half of that game, I was like, damn, we are seeing Daniel Jones downfall. But
he threw some balls in that second half when it mattered that I was like, yes!
Yeah.
He's still he's resilient enough because that's what you worry about as a guy that's had a troubled past turning over is like, seeing the ghosts and just kind of never getting the confidence back. It seems
perseverance is very important
Yeah.
in the face of adversity, like all that, you know.
And I think it helps knowing you could hand the ball off to the best player in football behind you. I think that play action confidence showed. And
their weapons are starting to show too, like having Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Tyler Warren, and then Pierce, you know, like all of that works on offense. And even when they just have to piece together drives towards the end of a game, they've been able to do it.
Yeah, I thought it was a dumb move for them to play Sauce, but that's me.
Yeah, I mean, he got beat on the one, but he had some great plays. He almost had a pick. He jumped the route, and I knew he was going to do that.
Steichen is like, they play the most zone defense of any team in football, and they flew him out to Berlin. And they just made him play a defense he doesn't. Like, if they were a man coverage team, you can throw Sauce Gardner in anywhere.
Yeah.
And he can lock down a number one. But to make him run his own defense, like, he did get exposed a little bit at a couple points, and Drake made his ass fall over, which was awesome. But it was still, great win by them.
Yeah, definitely. Browns, Jets, I have I know, I'm sorry, and we'll go through it quick. But Dylan Gabriel is being accused of either sports betting or tank allegations. He was throwing at people's feet. Did you see that video of him with the kids?
Kids?
There were there's like a little league football team. I don't know what they call it, but like football team of kids on the sideline.
Yeah.
And he went over and like said hi to them. And like, you cannot make it up. He looks almost the same height as them. It is unbelievable when you see it.
Are we watching?
It looks like Sabrina Carpenter next to kids. Like, you know how people are like, oh my God, she really is short. It's that.
Are we seeing... Is this worse than Deshaun Kaiser?
No.
Because to me, play-wise, it looks worse.
Yeah, I guess so.
I know we went winless that year.
Yeah.
Which is...
I wish we were doing that this year.
Me too. At least it'd be something to cheer for.
Yeah, we'd have a first pick.
But, like, literally, like, being capable of making NFL throws.
Yeah.
Like, almost these. Because I'm allergic to this bullshit.
Yeah.
Deshaun was more capable of making like downfield throws.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I think Dylan, that seemed like, honestly, maybe they were planning. There's something, you can't throw a ball that bad. Like, I don't think there's something up with that. I think there's something behind the scenes. But Saints Panthers, I don't have much except I predicted it. I don't know why. It was just something in the air. I thought, Panthers, it makes sense for them to beat the Green Bay Packers and lose to the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, it sucks for Carolina Mike, who's my OG now. If you guys haven't seen it, go look up Carolina Mike. He wrote a Panthers theme song that's not really about the Panthers. It's about what you would do with $150,000 in your hands. And it's kind of the year of seemingly older men, super fans on the spectrum, writing theme songs for their teams. Everybody's
canonically on the spectrum, or are you just assuming that?
It's an assumption for sure.
Right.
He wears the same outfit every day.
Do you want to apologize?
No.
Oh,
no.
All right.
It's I'm looking at context clues. He loves Jake Delhomme, so. But they had him perform, and I love his song. I love his music. And now it's cursed. Now he has to live with that. So that hurts.
All right. Cool. Well, it's always good of them, of a football team, to support underground artists. Artists. Sorry about that. Musicians. All right. Patriots, Bucks. I thought the Bucks finally looked limited by their injuries in this game. Patriots, obviously, I'm not going to do like a full apology. I'm not going to do the apology music and shit, but I'm sorry for underestimating. I thought this was their first, I know they beat the Bills, but I'm saying this was like a test to me of like contenders at the same level, maybe. Yeah. And if they could really play them well, and then they went out and beat them and
went into Tampa.
Went into Tampa and beat them, and Drake May looked great. And I think the Patriots are for real. There's really no way around it. Yeah. And I think they honestly are probably going to win that division. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Yeah, the loss to Miami for Buffalo is crazy.
But the Bucks, I think they will be back when Bucky's back, when they get Godwin. And honestly, I think I started to piece together a few things, and I'm not usually a conspiracy theorist, and definitely not a religious conspiracy theorist.
Of course.
But if you think about it, just hear me out on this.
I'm listening.
Chris Godwin. God wins.
Got it.
A Mecca. That's where they pray to Mecca.
Yes.
And the pilgrimage to Mecca.
Right, of course.
A Mecca.
Hijra.
Yes. Chris Evans. Or Mike, sorry.
Yeah.
I said Chris, and I was talking about the actor, but I meant Mike Evans. Mike Heavens.
Right.
So I'm just saying, they have, there's a lot of religious imagery there. Maybe it
Baker
is.
Mayfield.
Right.
you know.
And May was the month that Jesus
was born.
did the fish thing. He did the fish trick.
Bing!
He turned fish into...
Fish trick?
Yeah, he turned fish into wine or something, which probably tasted terrible.
I used to date a fish trick. Old prostitute. She'd walk around the old the fishing boats. She was great. She's a fish
trick. You had mermaid right there.
Fish trick.
I know, but
she was a boat prostitute for the seamen.
Oh, seamen. Okay, yeah, you got me back on board. I get it. Because
aye, Captain.
She loved semen.
Yeah.
Anyway,
walk the plank.
Bills, Dolphins, like you said. Josh Allen, I don't like your attitude.
No, neither do I.
That's one thing I wrote down because what is he doing? This on the sideline, not talking to his teammates, just like.
Yeah. The biggest takeaway for that game for me was that they couldn't sack Tua once, and I praised them the week before because I was like, oh, this Bills pass rush looks alive.
Yeah.
And if they have that with Bosa and like have an electric defense, I think that completes that team. But if you can't sack Tua, that's alarming.
Yeah, maybe they didn't want to. They were being nice because
yeah, that is nice.
Him. Yeah, so Dolphins winning by 17 was not. I didn't think
that.
Yeah, I really didn't understand.
It felt like Buffalo was the free space this week.
Yeah,
like everyone I know making any sort of bet was like
Survivors.
Yeah,
Survivors leagues. Or
shout out Mike McDaniel for driving by the Elbow Room, the Bills bar in Miami. His job's on the line, and he's still the
allegedly. By the way, he does say AI is very powerful, and so you don't know if he actually drove by the Elbow Room.
The winning coach just cruised by the opposing team's bar like
Possibly,
3 times,
allegedly,
with his arm out the window, just looking at them.
Yeah,
allegedly.
It's alleged, yeah. And he's got to take any win he can get, and he's got to gloat about anything he can get. So yeah.
Well, and he can't drink anymore, so he's got to drive by the bars.
Right. Yeah, that's what people do.
Yeah.
Giants, Bears. You know, I don't know. I'm not convinced by this Bears team all the way.
They're piecing together wins.
They definitely are, and I think they're second in the NFC North now, which is pretty inspiring, especially to see Ben Johnson turn it around. But that Giants team did not look right. No. And they were still winning up until the end, you know?
Yeah, that's the fourth quarter lead, Brian blew. Blow Brian. And then it cost him his job, and now they have the Bohemian Prague writer as their coach.
Is that
Franz Kafka? Coach Kafka?
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's Franz.
Mike Kafka.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike Kafka, 38 years old, from Northwestern. And he invented some of those hand warmers.
Northwestern U.S. or Northwestern, like the college?
The university.
Evanston.
Yeah.
Evanston, Illinois.
Yep.
Fantastic.
He invented a kind of hand warmer for kids playing football.
That's real?
Yeah.
So this guy, they got some scientist?
You know, I looked at it and I was like, whoa, that must have been huge money. But when he patented it, he did a round of fundraising, and on Wikipedia it says he raised $15,274. And I'm like, that's not.
$15,000 on Kickstarter? Is that what
like 24 investors. It said he got 24 investors to contribute. 50, and I'm like, what? Why is this even on Wikipedia?
Was that on Shark Tank? Like, what
I don't know. It's called the Rue Inferno. Look it up. It's a hand warmer for children.
And for that reason, I'm out on the Giants for the rest of the season. Cards Seahawks. I want to talk about JSN. I know that Jonathan Taylor's kind of taken over this Offensive Player of the Year conversation and possible MVP, whatever. JSN's having a historic season. He only played 1 quarter in that game, and it was another game where he had 75-plus yards and a touchdown. He's done it every game this season, I think. Yeah. Nobody's done this except for, like, Randy Moss or some shit.
And Randy Moss, like, JSN isn't like that physical, imposing guy like Randy Moss. Like, he goes out there and you're like, nah, this will surely be the game he doesn't do it.
Right.
And then he does.
Yeah. And he didn't. They just pulled him. I guess he maybe got hurt or banged up or something, and they might have had him run routes. I honestly couldn't tell. But
they didn't 21-0. Like,
they didn't pass to him. Yeah. I mean, the Seahawks look dominant. That was awesome. The Lions versus the Commanders. Dan was calling plays this week.
With the glasses on.
Yeah.
Seemingly fixed a lot of those offensive issues, third down issues, explosive plays, getting Monty back involved. It looked a lot cleaner. It was a fresh take, but the Commanders also quit.
Oh, it was the ghost of a Commanders team.
They quit.
It
was bad.
Yeah. Also, I will say, unfortunately, although it was a big win, maybe a return to form for the Lions offense after a tough loss last week, they do have a new 100-year curse because Amon-Ra St. Brown did the Trump dance. And so that's not going to, he found Trump in the suites. He was like looking, there he is. And then he goes,
Yeah.
And Amon-Ra St. Brown already had the corny allegations. People were like ready to turn on him at any moment because he's a bit of a cornball. And now they're absolutely cursed, and I'm 100% sure that they're not going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody thought he wasn't corny, and I feel like he was born on a military base in Germany.
I don't think he was born on a military base. His mom's just from Germany, and he speaks German.
I thought his dad was in the military.
I'm pretty sure his dad was like maybe he was in the military and then he married he married like a German bodybuilder lady or something.
Hell yeah.
Or his dad's a bodybuilder. I forget the story.
I thought his dad was on a military base.
I don't know, but his mom is German and he speaks fluent German. I don't think that it's military related.
So maybe she's a Nazi just like Trump. Have you thought about that?
I haven't. I didn't even it wasn't anywhere close to my mind. But yeah, and then Trump called part of that game, which I will say, as I hate that guy. That's my least. Actually, you know what? I'll say it. My least favorite president ever.
Hell yeah.
But him calling that game was so funny because he is so bad at it, and it's such a weird. He's a TV guy. He should be good at this. I know he's old as fuck, but he was like, before every play, he was like, "Oh, this is a big play. This is big. This one's gonna be a big play." And then he'd go 3-yard run, and he'd go, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
It was wild.
They're like, "Hey, do you want to call the next play?" And he'd be like, "Wow!"
Yeah,
like, just like,
he didn't know what to say at all. And then I like that he does his rambling thing too, where he was like, "They're like, oh, this is a big play, wouldn't you say?" And they're like, "Yep, 3rd and 3. They need to, convert on this." And he goes, "They need a touchdown. Let's be honest, and we'll be honest about it. They need a touchdown. Am I right? I'll jump you. I'll jump you there. Say they need a touchdown."
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
I was at a bar in the suburbs, and everybody booed, which was nice.
Yeah.
It was good to see.
He got booed in the stadium as well.
Yep.
So that was nice. But the Lions didn't do themselves any favors in terms of the corny allegations and the 100-year curses they've been
JMO
throwing.
looked great. That was the best JMO game of the year.
Yeah. Rams-Niners, Stafford just got to 500 in his career.
That makes sense.
115, and 1.
He's my MVP.
Yeah, he is having his best season ever.
As a player.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember coming into this year, we were like, oh, he's going to be propped up by sticks and glue. He's going to be injured. They're all line worries, and he's clean. Like,
I think he got that new experimental Chinese drug.
What's that?
There's a new drug they're doing in Chinese that I think that's where it is, but they say they can extend lifespan to 150. So technically he's a lot younger.
Oh, good. But he has 25 touchdowns and 2 picks.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah. Did you see Devontae Adams have that old wide receiver moment, though?
No.
He got busy on a route, like hike, and he goes,
oh, yeah. He's an oblique injury.
He just grabs his back.
I did see that.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So that sucks, but at the same time,
they're cooking.
like I said, he was throwing to those tight ends. I know they got Higbee, but then they got these other guys that just come out of nowhere. It's pretty awesome.
They look really, really good.
Rams look great, and then Chargers defense came out looking crazy.
Yeah.
Looking impossible.
Yep.
And Aaron Rodgers was doing the thing, which I love this.
Aaron Rodgers.
Huh?
Chargers?
Yeah, against the Steelers.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers just came out doing the thing, and it's just this. He throws a pass, pretty good pass.
Yeah.
But he just turns around like, style points.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're 41. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to do that. And then it goes over the guy's head, and like people are like, what is going on with Aaron? Maybe he is the problem. He's getting mad at his teammates.
Yeah.
But there were some blown routes and shit that I don't know. The Steelers just didn't look like themselves all the way.
Yeah, I mean, to me, a lot of flack gets thrown at Mike Tomlin. He's the king of 9-8. They should get rid of him. He's the problem. They shouldn't have hired Arthur Smith as an offensive coordinator. He's a bad offensive coordinator, and their offense looks lazy and stupid. Like, they should go to Mike Tomlin calling the plays. I know he's not an offensive guy, but, like, someone else should call the plays there. Let Aaron do it.
Yeah.
Like, Arthur Smith just sucks. He was bad in Atlanta, and the same shit's going on in Pittsburgh. So
yeah, they kind of need a guy like who's the guy? What's his name? The guy for the Texans who was the offensive coordinator that year that they beat us in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I forget his name right now. Bob something.
Bob Saget.
Nope, that's the guy from Full House. But they should get him as maybe an offensive coordinator. Or
Jim
something.
Bob Cooter?
No, different guy too. Yeah,
I like Jim Bob Cooter.
Yeah,
because the name.
And then the last one was the Eagles-Packers, which we already kind of talked about. But those are two great coaches just trying to outfail each other. I thought that was interesting. Like Matt LaFleur made some terrible calls late in that game. And then Nick Sirianni does the dumbest thing I've ever seen a coach do, with 30 seconds left. He goes for it on 4th, up 10-7 at like the 35-yard line. It's 4th and 10 or 4th and 8, something like that.
Yeah.
Goes for it, takes a shot at the end zone, incomplete pass. And so then the Packers have 27 seconds
to tie it.
To tie it. They're down 3 points, and they only have to go 15 yards to get in field goal.
It was
range.
windy, though. I didn't watch the end of that game. Was that just because he didn't think he could make the kick?
No, I don't know. They literally it was Joe Buck and Troy maybe calling the game.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? They were like, what is he doing? Like, nobody understood
What did Trump have to say?
Trump wasn't in that one.
He wasn't in the booth?
No, he was only in the
I
booth.
thought he got hired.
No, he's just Commanders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Do you know, can you text him?
Who, Trump?
Yeah.
No,
They
he
need a
changed
touchdown.
He changed his number, but
Darn it.
But yeah. Oh yeah, I did fire off a tweet on Cheap Seats, by the way, about Lions Commanders, and I said very fitting appearance from our Lion Commander. # political humor.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then I said, seriously though, Amon-Ra St. Brown gets -5 trillion aura for that, which I was just trying to appeal to the kids. But
nice.
But yeah, no, they don't know what he was doing. And then they did so the end of that game was basically Packers get it to a 64-yard kick.
Okay.
And there's 5 seconds left. They run out the field goal unit and they go to kick it. Eagles call a timeout. And they call a timeout, and 5 seconds later, the Packers just snap it, and McManus kicks it from 64 and misses by like a couple inches. But they were like, that doesn't count anyway. Yeah. And the Eagles are complaining. They're like, they shouldn't be able to do that.
Right.
But
like
the ref didn't run
kick.
in fast enough.
Sure.
And like you see McManus doing this.
Yeah.
He's like, let me try it. And they see that they're short. They run the offense back out, throw to the sideline, incomplete pass. Now it's 2 seconds left or whatever. Kick the same kick and just totally shanks it. And that's the end of the game. But he almost made the first one. He was like a foot short. But
that would have sucked.
Yeah. So and then it would have gone to overtime, and then I would have lost to Ray in fantasy.
Yep.
But let's get into our power rankings. Shall we?
Let's pull it up. Number 10 for week 11. Oh, yeah, there they are.
Get it in there quick.
Yeah, get it in there quick, Tone. I have the Bills. Whatever. They still have Josh Allen. I know they probably aren't going to win that division. It seems like they're not going to. But they have a lot of big games in the coming up, and I think they have a chance to regain some momentum. And it's not like they're riddled with injuries. Yeah, they just pass rush is important there, defense is important, and it just seems like it's got to all work for them to win a game. And then when it does, they win really convincingly. They haven't mustered up an ugly win.
Yeah,
which is kind of concerning for a team that has Super Bowl aspirations. You want to see if one thing's not working, you can patch it up with something else. It's like everything has to work, but they sneak in.
They beat the Chiefs last week. I mean, it's kind of crazy that they're,
right.
It's such a weird league this year, which is awesome, I think. It's any given Sunday for really any team. Number 10 for me.
It's the Browns.
Ravens, they sneak into mine for the first time because they've won 3 in a row.
Welcome back, Lamar.
I considered the Bears here, and I know that the Bears are 6-3, and this team isn't even above 500.
Yeah.
But the Ravens did beat the Bears with Snoop Huntley in the game.
True.
And now they've won 3 in a row. Lamar's back. It's not fully formed. Lamar's not really doing the thing that he was doing before. He still seems a little limited. But at the same time, this team, this roster is too strong, and I think also their next 3 games are winnable, and so then they're going to be above 500, and they're an easy division. The Bengals are even talking about bringing Joe Burrow back. He's practicing this week.
Wow.
Joe Burrow's already going to practice, and he said he's like, our division doesn't usually look like this. This year it does. So we have a real chance to make the playoffs, but the only route is to win the division.
Yeah.
And so to me, the Ravens have power in that. Right now, the Steelers are just kind of middle, and the Bengals are bad, and the Browns are really bad. And so the Ravens have a real shot to win the division, sneak into the playoffs, and maybe hit their stride late in the season when Lamar's fully healthy.
Their defense looks like it's turning that corner, too, kind of like it did last year, which sucks.
Yeah.
But whatever. Number 9, who do I got? Whoop-de-doo. Everything he just said. Derrick Henry stopped fumbling. Lamar Jackson's back. Whatever. I believe it now, obviously. I think they're probably going to win the division, and it sucks.
Yeah. All right, number 9 for me. Broncos. This team is the worst 8-2 team that I've ever seen in my entire life of watching football. I cannot believe it. The defense is so good, but even I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this team. It's just like they couldn't look worse on offense and win 8 games.
Yeah.
It literally couldn't happen.
Usually when your defense is so good, you'll give yourself so many short fields that you can at least get 21 points.
Yeah.
They'll go out and like get sacked out of field goal range and then be like, all right, give it back to the defense.
Yeah, the Patriots have that crazy stat where they have been scoring 23. It's like a weird stat that like is, historic for Super Bowl teams. If you in a certain amount of games hold teams to below a certain amount and score 23 or more and win those games outright, whatever it is, there's like 8 teams that have ever done it in a season. Most of them have won the Super Bowl. And the Eagles did it last year, and they were the first team in like 20 years or something. And the Broncos are making history by scoring 10 points and winning.
Yeah.
I don't understand this team at all anymore.
Defense wins championships, man.
I don't even think that's true anymore. I think that that is an antiquated phrase now. I think but complimentary football.
Yeah.
You look very nice today, football.
Very pretty, coach.
You look so tasty I could eat you, says Daniel Jones as he takes a bite into the football.
Who do I got at number 8, Tone? Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's the Chiefs. They didn't play this week.
No, they didn't.
That's good. Mm-hmm. So they won convincingly.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos won. Chargers won. They fall further behind in that division. I know, but that's where they are.
Mm-hmm. I will just spoil it. I have 3 in a row, all from the same division right here. So
let's go.
Just in order. So number 8 for me, Chargers. Convincing win over the Steelers. I think they're getting back to health, and I think they are a contender. That division is my favorite now. To just like see what happens. It's really the West in both the AFC and the NFC are really exciting races to watch because they're all very different teams. The way that they play, I don't think the Chiefs really have a chance at that division anymore, but I think they're going to be a playoff team. But yeah, the Chargers are like, they look like more true to form of what you'd see from a true contender in the AFC. They have like a star quarterback. They have pieces on defense. A decent run game, especially when healthy, and then some big weapons on the outside. Lad McConkey had a big game, Quentin Johnston
Still
having a good
great
season. So they look more like the obvious contenders, and then the Chiefs play Chiefs football, and the Broncos look like shit and win games.
That's Broncos football, baby. That's donkey ball.
Yeah, donkey ball. I like that.
That's donkey ball. 9-4.
Hashtag smells like donkey ball.
Let's go, donkeys. Number 7.
Smells like ass, if you will.
Yeah, number 7 for me. The donkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know.
I think this year more than ever, we're seeing really good coaches keep things close to their chest and kind of save. I think we saw that with Vrabel waiting to put Travion Henderson in this role. Mm-hmm. It's obviously injuries and stuff aside, I think a lot of these veteran savvy coaches are not showing their playbook to everyone. And I'd like to imagine that's what Sean Payton's doing. I mean, it's obviously you want to score more than 10 points in a game and you're not scheming it up to look that bad on offense. But I think there's more to this offense that is yet to be unraveled. And it's probably nice to win dirty, scrummy games when you don't have to put all your best plays out there.
Yeah. I get that. All right, number 7 for me is the Chiefs. I still see them as the most powerful team in that division because I was thinking about it, and I thought about putting them, at 9 or even 8, putting the Chargers above them, whatever. If the Chargers or the Broncos see the Chiefs in the playoffs, the Chiefs are going to be favored.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. I don't think they're going to get home field. I don't think it's going to be an Arrowhead Invitational situation.
Right.
I think it's going to be they have to go on the road, but
go into SoFi.
That's so. But they're. It's going to be scary for whatever team has to face the Chiefs in the first round of the playoffs. And
Denver's the only one with real home field advantage. Chargers.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, but I just mean I don't know. I think no matter what the records are at the end of the season, I think the Chiefs could be 9-8 sneaking into the playoffs or 10-7 or whatever. And I think the Chargers could have 12, 13 wins, and they're still going to be scared as fuck of the Chiefs in the playoffs.
As you should be.
Yeah. So that's why I have them there. Yeah.
Who's my number 6? The Lions.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I think the Dan Campbell play calling really it felt like letting some chains off, letting the dog off the leash.
JMO looked feisty, and that was the kind of win they needed. You needed to go into another team stadium and just beat the shit out of them and fully display all the offensive weapons. Tyrion Arnold concussion protocol, which sucks. He was looking really good. He had kind of stopped getting all the PIs and things, and he was coming into good form, but they still look really good on defense, better than they should probably, and then that offense being unlocked. I just can't put them higher because the teams in front of them haven't had the same ups and downs that the Lions have had this season.
Yeah, number 6 for me. I got the Eagles. I'm starting to forget what I got going on from 5 to 1.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused, but at the same time, whatever.
Yeah, you're confused why the Eagles are so low?
No, I'm a little worried, but
Okay.
I'm a little worried about something I might have done by accident, but it doesn't matter. That's what happens when you do these things live. The Eagles keep winning games. I'm bored as fuck watching them. I don't give a shit. Saquon Barkley isn't even exciting anymore.
Nope.
I mean, he has a few breakout runs last night for fucking 16 yards or whatever.
Fucking 16 yards.
AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, I'm just kind of like, whatever.
You guys are decent.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts, fine, but I don't really like how you run. It gives me the ick, if you will.
Yeah.
That defense is cool. I like Quinyon Mitchell, but
Of course.
whatever. Zach Bond too, but like fuck.
Quinyon's fine. I saw he went down early in the first half.
No, yeah, he played the rest of the game,
Okay.
and he did the funniest thing of when they were. There's this clip out there that if you look it up, this is what is Quinyon Mitchell doing, or like what is wrong with Quinyon Mitchell? It's I think it was after the turnover.
Yeah.
And they went into the defenses of this. They'll run into the end zone and like spike it in front of the fans or whatever. They spike it, and Quinyon Mitchell runs after it, picks up the ball and spikes it himself, and then right after that runs and gets it again and goes to spike it again. Like it's like he didn't spike it originally.
Yeah.
He saw somebody else spike it and go, ooh, football, and went and got it, and then spiked it again and was like, ooh, football. It's like a little, I don't know. So maybe they checked out him after that. I'm not exactly sure, but at the end of the game, he was playing. So
I think it was in the Commanders-Lions game. Did you see I think someone threw the ball at the camera woman?
Yeah.
Like straight, yeah.
Oh, that Commanders team is fucked. They are like,
threw it straight at a woman.
there's like 16 fights in that game too.
Dirty, yeah.
And like they're complaining. Like one dude was talking shit in Jared Goff's face, and it was at a time that the Lions had scored on every drive so far, and one of the defenders. I forget who was calling that game other than Trump, but it was like, I don't think you should be talking in Jared Goff's face if you're, what is he talking trash for? He has nothing to talk trash about.
Yeah. It's probably Sparrow.
The Pokemon.
Yeah. Who do I have at 5? Birds.
Yeah,
They are boring as hell, but I don't know. I'm scared of them. I wouldn't want to play them. I think this weekend it's Detroit versus Philly.
Detroit versus everybody. That's every week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Let's go. 8 mile.
Detroit.
Yeah, this is going to be a hell of a game. I'm really excited for this weekend. That's the exact play out if you're a Lions fan, how you want it to happen. You want the Eagles to go into Lambeau, beat your divisional opponent, let your win bump you up a little more, and then now you get to play like a fat and sassy Eagles team that got their quality win in their building. Let's see what you got.
That was not a quality win.
I mean, you won in Lambeau. Every win in Lambeau is quality.
Yeah, there's nothing quality about that game. Trust me. Even my internet was a little spotty, so it was blurry.
It's the snow.
Yeah, the sno.
Yeah.
It's really gotten us. It is that for snow. Hashtag smells like football in 5 for me.
Smells like donkey balls.
Lions here. Trying to think. Yeah, if there's anything else. Other
Blue.
Than the curse. Honolulu blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than the curse on Amon-Ra, I do like this team quite a bit. Obviously, Jahmyr Gibbs is having a fantastic season.
Yeah, he's incredible.
That's awesome. I don't have as much. You kind of said everything that I was going to say.
Jahmyr Gibbs is everything I wanted Reggie Bush to be.
Oh, yeah.
He's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, who we got? Bingo, Indianapolis Colts. They're back, baby.
Yeah.
Great bounce back win. Hard to win overseas always. That game had the makings of another. It took some resilience for them to win that game. The Falcons put themselves in position to just win it. Colts are coming off a bad loss. They were in Berlin. They made their big trades. It felt like they could have fallen there, and then there would have been all this criticism. Why'd they switch the team up? Whatever. Daniel Jones is pumpkin man. None of that happened. Jonathan Taylor firmly in control of Offensive Player of the Year. Classic running back in the MVP conversation. Daniel Jones bounces back after all the turnovers. They're in a great position. Sauce gets now a week to learn the actual playbook and be integrated into the defense properly. So I'm excited for them. I like this team a lot.
Yeah. Number 4 for me. I have the Patriots all the way up here. And the reason I don't have them over the Colts right now is really for, I kind of spoiled. You put up my 3 as well. I'll just do that because this is a big thing for me. Colts and Patriots, I really tossed back and forth with them because I think those are the 2 big AFC contenders right now. Patriots are really putting it together like full football. Like defense is playing well. And really their only problem is pass defense. Their rush defense, I believe, is now number 1 in the league. And they're really great on offense. Drake May looks like an MVP candidate at the very least.
Yeah.
Travion Henderson has his breakout game. All of that. And they, again, look more like a true contender that you see in football every year where you're like, okay, both sides of the ball, you've got like a young quarterback really doing his thing.
Yeah.
And the weapons are starting to like show themselves and take shape as the season goes on. And there's different ways to win games. The reason I have the Colts above that is just because I think Jonathan Taylor is such a unique weapon.
Yeah.
He's kind of the Saquon Barkley of the previous season. So like, it's just, you're going to win a lot of games off of Jonathan Taylor getting 3 touchdowns and 200 yards. I mean, that's going to win you a lot of football games. And because that threat is always there and the Patriots don't have that, the weapons are a little freer to make big splash plays like getting Josh Downs or hitting Alec Pierce deep, or even Tyler Warren having the big season he's having is in part because they can't just, they have to guard the run every single play. And so, so that's kind of why I've got these 2 the way that I got them.
I think I have the Patriots up next too. Who's my 3?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll give my take. The reason I have the Patriots over the Colts, I do think Drake May has like more ability just physically than Daniel Jones and hasn't seen the dark side of the 6 turnover game. He especially doesn't have the fumble issues when it comes to like getting pressured. I think they both have great deep balls on these fuckers.
Yeah.
But Drake Mays is 1, if not 2. You could argue Sam Darnold's balls look deeper and better. But
Darnold's. Yeah.
Darnold.
But what I will say, my difference maker that I love about the Patriots, and I think it's a telltale sign of the culture Vrabel has like really formed there, is Stephon Diggs recovering the onside kick at the end and taking the huge hit. Like, he caught a touchdown in that great game, and he's had a great season, and people are kind of amazed that the diva of all divas has fit in and worked in the Patriot system, which obviously has the history of the Patriot system, and that's not null and void because Vrabel was a part of the Belichick thing, and so he brings a lot of that same culture to it. Stephon Diggs is recovering onside kicks and getting smashed while he's having a child with 2 different women.
4.
One being Cardi B.
4.
For this year?
4 this year. He has 4 on the way. I'm not joking. Like, unless I saw a fake headline, which is probably, I mean, I see them all the time, and a lot of the time I just think it's real. But, yeah, I saw that he has a kid on the way with 4 different women right now.
But to me, that's like, there's something special there. They all believe a lot in everyone there. They just kept Travion in the fucking bushes until this part, and then they pulled it out, and they were like, oh, we got a Ferrari.
Yeah.
He looks insane. He's so fast.
His breakaway speed is just insane.
It's so cool.
And he literally had time to slow down and check with the coaches.
Yeah, he like stopped and was like,
he's like, and
see ya.
And he was like, he literally double checked. He was like, yeah, like end zone is where you want me to be.
He stopped and was like, what?
Yeah. So that was awesome to see.
Yeah, I think it's a toss-up between these 2 teams. I just think I've seen the bad side of Daniel Jones. And even this season, it's not like just in the past.
Front,
with
by the way.
Yeah.
The bad side of Daniel Jones.
Oh, yeah, the back is curvy.
I mean, hey, back from behind, he's tall, handsome, all that stuff. Then he turns around and you look at his eyes.
Oh, you got blood in your mouth?
Yeah.
But, yeah, we just haven't seen the Patriots really have that awful, awful game. So.
How awesome is it being our age?
Yeah, I love it.
Let me finish. I know there's so many great things.
It's hard for me to do that at this age.
It's me too, as well. SSRIs.
Yeah.
I'm not on them. I was
Neither
joking.
am I.
Colts Patriots at the top of the AFC is so nostalgic.
Yeah.
Never would have called this before the season started, by the way. There was a lot of sneaky, like, Patriots are the dark horse team.
Yeah.
Nothing about the Colts. There were people who had them 32 in their power rankings before the season started.
Yeah.
And this is awesome because we saw Peyton and Tom do this back and forth.
Absolutely.
And now, of course, it's Daniel and Drake, which is just, it's so funny to watch Daniel Jones be a star quarterback.
Yeah.
Drake May in the second season, I was the biggest doubter of all time. I said that I thought Drake May's footwork was bad because I heard other people say that.
Yeah, you did.
And I was just like, nah, he's going to suck.
Yeah.
Because there's other people that I like that say he's going to suck, except for Bengal. Bengal called it. But yeah, it's just awesome. Just seeing those jerseys, and I hope the AFC Championship is these two teams. I truly do.
That would be awesome.
I think that would just be so fun to watch.
I hope the Browns sneak in, but yeah, if it was those two, that would be nice.
Yeah. All right, number 2 for me, Rams.
Nice.
I
think we have the same top 2.
Same top 2. Let's throw them all
up. We can
up.
throw them up here.
Yep. I had this last week too. Number 1 as well.
Yeah.
Let's get it up there.
Both Seahawks.
Yep. I had Seahawks and Rams. Rams, offensive superpower right now. Their defense is playing great too, but like they just are able to. It looks like that's how like it's a coach's dream watching that offense hum right now.
Yeah, I think it's just Matt Stafford, man. He's like every traditional offensive-minded coach's like best thing to ever happen. Like you ask him to get rid of the ball in a 2.2 seconds or hold it and boot and throw it deep. He's got every little tool you need.
Yeah.
He's smart enough to read a defense too.
And Kyron Williams is great. He's running really well this year.
And he's great out of the pass game,
yeah.
which Stafford's always done really well with a back that can play the pass game. It's awesome. And it seems like Sean McVay had like some kinks to work through, or maybe it was just the amount of injuries they had early in the season. There were a couple games where you were like
feet, hot wax.
Yeah.
A few of those kinks he had to work through, but some of them he kept and realized they weren't actually all that different. Yeah.
Gagging.
Yeah, they weren't abnormal, and actually that he could be accepted by his fellow coaches.
And wife.
I don't think his wife's in on it. I think his wife's
okay, yeah.
I think this is stuff he does separate.
Sweet.
Stuff he does in the locker room at the stadium.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Matt Stafford. He should be the leader in MVP odds, in my opinion. So.
Mm-hmm. And the Browns have less than 25 touchdowns and 2 picks in the first round this year in the NFL draft.
Okay.
So, not quite. That's good, and that's a good joke, and it's fine. I wish you could have heard it better over Graydon going, okay, because he takes it too seriously being a Browns fan. It's just too, we got to be for everybody. We're for the people now. We've given ourselves to the internet.
My pain is for the people.
And Seahawks number 1.
Insane performance.
Just what a football team.
Shout out Chris Grissom for losing to me, and I won strictly on the back of picking up the Seattle Seahawks defense in free agency this weekend.
Yeah.
I had like 8 guys on bye. Half my team was just free agent waiver wire jargon, and Seattle's defense was the play of the week. So go me, Smarty. Thank you, Mike McDonald.
Yeah, they made the Arizona Cardinals look like the worst team in the league after beating the Cowboys last week and having a performance that people were like, "Oh, the Cardinals aren't dead in the water."
I heard Bill Simmons talking about like, look at their layout. Could the Cardinals make the playoffs? Mm-hmm. People were like, "Yeah, I guess they could." No one's saying that after this week.
No, and they might be saying it after next week because I think it really is the Seahawks just dismantling another team, making them look bad. It's a coaching battle plus just Sam Darnold doing what he's been doing, and Jackson Smith and Jigba didn't even have to play that whole game.
That stadium. Crazy. It's like if that defense is going to go out and get a first quarter turnover, let alone a defensive touchdown in the first quarter, that place is like uncorked.
Yeah,
you can't play in there. It's especially as Arizona with a new coach and the backup quarterback. I know he's started for like the last 5 weeks, but like the Stafford would have a hard time communicating in there. You know what I mean?
And he's going to. It's coming up.
I know.
But, yeah, I mean, it's weird that they've only lost 2 games this season, and both of them were in Seattle. They have not lost on the road yet.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of awesome because, I mean, I think that division, like I said, is going to be really tough for them to win. I think they're my favorite to win it. But at the same time, if they don't, I'm not that worried about them in the playoffs because they can go on the road. Yeah. And they're probably going to be playing a division opponent if that happens because, it'll be either the Niners or the Rams. Yeah. And the Niners aren't dead in the water either.
No, not at all.
And also, do Mac Jones and Brock Purdy look alike?
Yes.
Okay, because I turned on that game and was like, oh, they got Purdy in. And then they started playing Return of the Mac. And I was like, no way, they're not doing
That's
that.
mean.
It's gotta be Mac Jones.
No,
right?
Mac Jones looks like a longer Brock Purdy.
Yeah, it's weird. Like in the face, though, they look kind of similar. Yeah. It's weird to be like, I wonder if any of their fans like show up to the stadium and they're like,
yeah, Brock's back.
Brock, yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, those are our power rankings for week 11.
Honestly, maybe like one of the most similar ones we've ever had.
Yeah, I just dropped the Bills all the way out.
Yeah.
And they probably should have been where the Ravens were, but I don't know. I think the Ravens are going to win their division. The Bills aren't. So that's really my only explanation for that.
It's getting to that part of the year.
Yeah, it's starting to look like we got some real contenders and some real fakers out there.
Yeah.
So
I think we'll hit you guys with a nice like playoff
Predictions video now that we've eclipsed the halfway point of the year or something.
We'll do that eventually, but we still have to do our awards predictions video because that one never came out because it was all busted. We had a busted video.
Chopped.
Yeah, so now it's over halfway through, so we'll probably do our awards predictions video soon. And then obviously predictions every Thursday, and power rankings every Tuesday. So yeah, thanks for rocking with us, Cheap Seats fans. Let's get us full screen. Let's get a sauce on the screen.
saucy.
Yep, I like that. All right, Smells Like Football. Let us know if you like the new theme song. And let us know what you think that is going on in the world and if we can fix it.
Bring Shador to my house, please. I need to talk
All right,
to him.
everybody. We've been Hivemind Cheap Seats, and we'll see you in the next one.
Go team.